Aw, you guys are so little. Would you like to meet my friend Mr. Testificate? Here he is. Mr. Oh my god, no! What is going on, guys? My name is James, or ThnxCya, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod spotlight. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Goblins mod. So yeah, this is a really cool mod, and the reason why I wanted to do it is because I was watching television and I saw the advert for the Hobbit movie, and I was like, wow, this is going to be cool. So yeah, this is kind of the closest I could find to hobbits. You've got goblins instead, but they are pretty cool. So yeah, how this mod works. Well, effectively what it does is it allows the spawning of these randomly generating goblin villages. Now these contain like 6 or 7 different types of goblin, and they all look different and they do different things, and they also contain specialist items which can be crafted into specialist gear and really cool enchanted weapons and super awesome TNT and all that good stuff. So yeah, we're going to be taking a look at that village in a second, but just quickly before we do, I did notice that there are a few different types of generation styles for these. So this one here is the swamp. Obviously it's a swamp biome, but this is the main village that spawns the majority of the time in the swamp, I am led to believe, and I've got 2 next to each other, which is kind of cool. But yeah, this is the main goblin village. I nearly said zombie village then. But I've also seen a few smaller ones on my travels, and I have seen these in different biomes. So I've seen a couple of these in forest biomes. This one here is what I'd like to call like a goblin camp, I suppose. And as you can see, they've got some little fellows running around. These are kind of small, like 2 huts in each one, and you'll notice that this here is a block which is red, and it's called a totem, and you can get these in 4 different colours, and these can be harvested, and they're transformed into powder, which are then transformed into crystals, which are then transformed into weapons. So, you know, when you find one of these, the whole point is to come in here and steal the totem, and you can also go inside. You know, and you've got chests with stuff in them. Sometimes they contain powders and crystals, but very rarely. And also the first block here on the doorway is a spawner. So that is the goblin spawner. You'll kind of notice when I show you the goblins that I might not be able to show you all of them, because it's really random what you're going to get just because of the spawner. But yeah, we'll take a look at these little fellows a little bit closer detail in a second. So as well as this kind of like 2-man hut, you can also get these little things, which are just a couple of goblins hanging around a campfire. Once again, it's just a chest with some swag in it. So yeah, okay, let's go over to the main village here. And I kind of want to show you a little bit about the goblins themselves, and then we're going to take a look at the items. So just walking around here, what kind of stuff I can see. Wow, let's have a look. Can I find a normal goblin? I don't think I could find a normal. I could find everything else apart from a normal goblin. So, okay, this mythical normal goblin, which is actually the most common one apparently, is just your standard goblin. There's no threat really at all from them, but you know, they can gang up on you if there's a lot of them, and they will come and attack you. So I should mention right now that all of these goblins are actually aggressive, and they will come for you. I shall demonstrate that in a second. But yeah, the next one here is the goblin warrior, and he is this fellow here with the sword. So these ones have armor, so they're not too strong, but it adds a little bit of protection, and they're a little bit stronger than the normal goblin. So yeah, they've got a big sword and stuff. This one here's the ranger, normal goblin but with a bow basically. The other one's cool. Where is it? Can I find you? This one's the goblin bomber, and he has bombs in his bag and he throws them around. I don't actually think that they blow up blocks, but what they do is they do cause like an explosive splash damage. So if you piss him off, he is actually going to come and kill you, but he's also going to come and attack like all of the other goblins around him and probably blow them up as well. Ah, here he is. There's the goblin bomber. You see his little bombs in the back? Oh, you're adorable. Okay, so the next one here is the goblin rider. Now, as I've said, because of the sheer randomness of the generation, unfortunately, I don't think there is one here, which is a bit of a shame. But this is a goblin that basically rides a direwolf. Now, the direwolves do come in these pens here at the back, and they do look like basically just hideous wolves. This is a direwolf here. And also with the villages, some of them have goblin pens, some of them have direwolf pens, but where this part is, some of them also have mines, and there are a couple of goblins down there, but mainly there's the goblin miners, which are just normal worker miners. They have like axes and stuff in their hands and picks. This is a miner here, or this might be a normal goblin, but yeah, there we go. So let me just turn it into daytime quickly. So there's a couple of goblins, unfortunately, that I would like to show you, but I just cannot find them. These are the Goblin Lord, which is like the main man, and the Goblin Mage. So I'm going to have to tell you about them. As I said, they are randomly spawning, which is a bit of a shame. I'd like to show you them, but yeah, the Goblin Lord He's very, very tough and agile and strong. He's also the leader, so expect a bit of resilience from him if you're going to come and fight him. And I wonder why this one's sparkly. I don't know. And there's also another one, which is the Goblin Mage. Now, he'll have like a little cloak on him, and he also fires like fireballs and stuff that will do damage to you. So he's like a long-range guy. I think he lives in this one at the end here, so yeah, if you see him, then he's pretty strong. Okay, so more about these totems, really, because this is the really important part about the mod. This is the reason why you would come into this camp in the first place. Because although these guys are really, really noisy and quite aggressive, hang on, I'll show you. Actually, let me show you with the bomber. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you, bros? Is the bomber gone? Where is he? Ah, there he is. Okay, so as you can see, all of these guys are aggressive. Let me just change here very quickly to survival mode. And they'll start tracking me and stuff. And oh my god, he blew himself up. Ah! Creative mode, quick! Okay, but yeah, as you can see, they're all very aggressive. But the only reason that you'd ever come in this village is to raid the chests, because they do contain loot, but also to mine these and then take them with you. So let's move over to the demonstration area, where I'm going to show you some of the items and stuff found in this mod. I'm actually going to be using this mod here as well, which is something that I want to implement into my mod spotlights in the future. And this is using Risugami's recipe book, because it will give me crafting recipes for specific things. So although I'm not going to show you all of the crafts because they're all available on the forum page, I can show you a little bit about how they work. But yeah, effectively what you do is when you have mined your totem block, you take your totem, you put it in a crafting bench or whatever, and then you get your explosive powder from it. And then the explosive powder can be used, or it can also be transformed into gems. If you want to make it into a gem, you just go like that, and then you have the fiery gems or whatever. So just moving into the this chest here. Yep, hang on, this chest. These are a few of the items that you can make. We have flame blades, katanas, scepter of life, arcane staff, teleportation staff, lightning staff. We have some shurikens here, bomb, and this magic bow with magic arrows. I'd love to show you the magic bow, but unfortunately I can't get the arrows to fire. I have no idea why, but they are force arrow. It's basically a powerful arrow. I've got a lightning arrow, explosive arrow, and a nature arrow. But we also have some special types of TNT, which we're going to take a look at in a second. But yeah, just quickly, just to show you a few of the crafting recipes. We'll do the staff here. The arcane staff is an arcane crystal and 2 sticks, and then if you want to upgrade that to the teleportation staff, you just use the arcane staff and you put a nature crystal on it and it turns to the teleportation. You know, if you want to make the TNT, normal TNT, explosive powder, enchanted TNT, and then use the enchanted TNT with the magical mystic powder, sorry, to make the arcane TNT. Really, really simple. It basically just evolves all around these powders and then the crystals. So yeah, let's take a look at some of these items here. I'm going to be doing the bomb. I'm going to do this TNT here. I'm going to just do, you know, most of these things. I'll show you the katana and the flame blade, but it doesn't, you know, they don't really do that much. It's just kind of a normal weapon, I suppose. But yeah, hang on, let's go back in the villages and kill some goblins. You're noisy, aren't you? You're noisy, you guys. So, alright. The first one here is the nature staff. Now, this effectively is like an uber bone meal tool. If you right click it on the ground, it will do exactly the same thing that bone meal does. You can use this on your plants and your crops and your trees or whatever, and it's effectively just an instant grower. So actually in terms of damage, I don't think it does anything, but yeah, it's kind of useful for farming and stuff. The next one is the arcane staff, and it fires these balls here, which is pretty cool actually. Do you know what, I'm actually gonna, I think I want to change into, actually no, never mind. Because I think, actually, yeah. The next one here, I think I need to change into survival mode because it is the... Oh, run away. Ow. It's the lightning staff. Now, I've seen a really cool effect that comes down, although it's not doing it now. Ah, come on. Okay, this is not good. We've got a lot of goblins. Need this one, the arcane staff. So it's not too fast firing, which is good. But yeah, they are fairly damaging. Let me swap over to this. Oh. No, no. God damn it. No. Go away, go away. So as you can see, they track you quite far, but the one thing I wanted to demonstrate there was you can get lightning to come down from the sky, basically, which is a feature, I suppose, in the lightning staff. The next one is the teleportation staff, and this does kind of what it says. It just teleports you, sort of like a mini ender pearl, I suppose. It's a little bit sporadic though, so yeah, you could end up going anywhere. Kind of useful though. And shurikens, which are very, very cool. They're just like little ninja throwing dagger thingies. And yeah, as you can see, they're pretty fun to use. Just demolishing zombies with my shurikens here. Yeah. Okay, so moving on, what else do we have to look at? We have the flame blade here, which I believe is just a fire aspect style blade. And let's have a look here. Yeah, it's like a one-hit kill, very powerful. And we have the katana here, which is 3 hits. Pretty strong sword. Kind of cool. But yeah, let's take a look at the TNTs. So we have Enchanted TNT and Arcane TNT. Now, I've not actually used these. So this is the first time I've ever used these. Alright, let's have a go. So, you know what? We're going to blow up these villages. Screw these goblins. So yeah, put this one here. This is the Enchanted TNT. So let's see what this thing does. What? You kidding me? Does that not work? Okay, so maybe I need a little bit of redstone and stuff. That was so weird. It's just set fires at the top, like. There we go. Okay, now we're in business. So let's see what this does. Whoa. Not really that much. It seems like a normal style TNT, apart from the fact that it, instead of really going down, it kind of blows outwards. I don't know if that's actually the point to it, but yeah, I suppose it's made a big enough hole, hasn't it? But yeah, let's move on to the next one. Here is the this is the Arcane TNT. So I'm hoping this one's going to be a little bit stronger. Let's take a look. So there we go. Let's take a look at the damage of this one. Let's see if it's any better. Oh my god! Okay, so you could say that that's slightly more what you'd expect. And yeah, wow, that's a big hole. And as you can see, all these goblins are spawning into houses that no longer exist. So yeah, that is it for the Goblins mod. Just a really nifty little mod. I love the fact that these goblin villages spawn, and you know, the items are great, and the way you get them is really cool. Just adds a little bit more incentive to go exploring and you know, explore different biomes of your Minecraft world to find these goblins. So yeah, that is it for this mod spotlight. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. Incidentally, if this is the first time you've ever seen any of my videos, my name is James, or ThnxCya, and if you would like to see a few more, it would be awesome if you consider subscribing to the channel or checking out some more of my videos. If you do, I hope you enjoy them, and also if you enjoyed this video, it would be amazing if you wanted to leave a like. I'd really appreciate that. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. It has been a pleasure. As always, thanks, and see ya.